Carol says voting is a right, driving is a privilege. Correct, gold star. You can keep it on the fridge. But here's where your brain does the thing where it trips over its own shoelaces. A right doesn't mean zero rules, zero verification, just vibes. You have a right to free speech. You don't have a right to scream, "I'm the president," and walk into the White House. Voting is a right. Proving you're you is basic adult life. You show ID for flying, banking, buying cold medicine, renting a car, getting into a bar you shouldn't be in. But suddenly for voting it's, "No, that's oppression." Relax. Now, here's the part you said that actually makes sense. If the ID isn't free, it's a problem. Yes, if someone has to pay to get the required ID, that starts smelling like a poll tax in a new outfit. That's why they're accepting a birth certificate with a photo ID. You get a birth certificate the day you're born inside the United States. So let's be grown-ups. Make the ID free. Also, make it a federal crime to give it to a non-citizen. I know how you loony leftists work. Make it easy to get. Mobile units, extended hours, online appointments. Done. You even said Kentucky does this. Free ID for registered voters. And guess what? If it's free, then it's a poll tax is just a dramatic monologue with no plot. You said if the SAVE Act accepted marriage licenses, which it does with a photo ID, perhaps read the bill, you'd sound less stupid, or if the Fed gave free ID, I'd support it. Cool. That's a real position, not a tantrum. I like those. But don't act like show proof of citizenship is some radical new cult. We require proof for everything except internet arguments, which is why you're here. And this punitive taxation without representation line. Taxation without representation means you're getting taxed by a government you don't get to elect. It doesn't mean I'm mad about a policy, so I'm going to shout Founding Fathers' words until my blood pressure spikes. So here's the adult answer. Voting is a right. ID should be free and accessible. Verifying identity is normal. And if your whole argument falls apart when the ID costs $0, then you weren't fighting for rights. You were fighting for an excuse.